Hey guys, welcome back to another sports stuff video. Today, we'll be going over my past NFL draft videos, my reactions to the draft, and kind of seeing what my opinions were on a lot of these guys. So, if you guys do enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when I post next. This is me 3 years ago, my very first NFL draft party in 2021. Now, this year, me and my brother will be doing a 2024 NFL draft party here on Sports Stuff. But this was 3 years ago on my other YouTube channel where I now do mainly gaming videos every once in a while. But I want to go over this video and see what my opinion was on some of these guys that were drafted. So, like, in 2021, Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Herbert, that was this draft class. So I want to go over and see what past Nick said about these picks. So if you guys do enjoy, leave a like. Let me know what you guys want. I have 2 other videos of this, so you guys want to see my reactions to those, those draft grades from 2 years ago. Let me know. Let's get to this video. So here's Nick from 3 years ago at my parents' 2 houses ago, when we still lived in our old town before moving. So this is Nick 3 years ago. Now, before even I owned a home, before my other brother owned a home, and before my parents moved where I then moved with them. 3 years ago in 2021. Let's see what my reaction to Trevor Lawrence being drafted to the Jaguars was, what my initial reactions were.
Sir. We're going to mute it immediately. We're going to mute it immediately. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback out of Clemson. 6'6", 213. This man is a freak of nature. He has a prototype size and athleticism, his drive, and his love of football. He has elite intangibles too. His biggest strength has to be his timing. He's really good at knowing when to throw the ball. He was 2020 third team AP All-American. His accuracy is a little bit of an issue. He's got the timing down. If he can get his accuracy just to an NFL elite level, he's a Hall of Famer.
So it's not 100% wrong, obviously. I would say that Trevor Lawrence does still have the timing when it comes down to him. By the way, this is when I couldn't grow a beard. Now I can actually grow something. I understand where I was coming from, right? 19-year-old Nick was cooking. He was cooking. But I was definitely reading off a screen. I did not know much about football back then. I was only a few years in my football fandom. I have not been a lifelong football fan. I will never claim to be a lifelong football fan. My very first football game I ever saw was 2018 Baker Mayfield beat the Jets. That's why I chose to be a Cleveland Browns fan. I'll probably tell the story one day during a live stream why I became a football fan. But yeah, 2018 Baker Mayfield versus the Jets. That's my very first football game I ever actually truly sat down and digested the game. So this is only a few years in my fandom. Definitely did not know as much as I know now. I definitely was reading something that I wrote, that at least another website wrote on here about Trevor Lawrence on my other monitor. But yeah, I definitely agree. I think that Trevor Lawrence still has to work on his accuracy. I think it's better than it was back then. We definitely saw with the Urban Meyer rookie year how rough it was for him at day one. But for me, not horrible. That was not a horrible take. I would definitely say that his timing has definitely improved as well. But yeah, his accuracy is nowhere where it needs to be, nowhere where it should be at this point in his career. I hope that Trevor Lawrence does continue to succeed. But I mean, we saw them in 2022, the 23, first year of Doug Peterson, what Trevor Lawrence can be. They shot the bed in the playoffs. Then in 23 to 24, they just completely whiffed, right? I think they went 8-9 or 9-8. They completely fumbled their opportunity to really become that upper echelon of a quarterback and of a team, and they didn't take that step. And the Texans instead took that step. So I'll be interested to see what they do this year. Obviously, technically he's going into his 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. He's going into his 4th year. I'm pretty sure they already picked him his 5th year option. He's going to his 4th year in the league right now. If I don't see another step from Trevor Lawrence, I'm gonna worry he's plateaued already. Maybe he needs a different play caller. Maybe he needs a different, scheme to really unlock his ability. But so far, I definitely don't see Trevor Lawrence taking that next step and becoming an elite quarterback. He's probably still in the top 10, maybe fringe top 10, 12th at worst, right? Like he's 12 or 13 at worst. But, I see what I was saying back then. Don't 100% agree with it right now, but I think it's, fair to say, yeah, the accuracy has always been an issue. It's going to continue to be an issue. And it's like he doesn't have the confidence to throw those balls that he should. But now he has Gabe Davis, a deep ball threat. You have Parker Washington. You have Christian Kirk, a solid wide receiver group. We'll see what he can do in year 4. But the fact that I'm saying that in year 4, usually if you don't know a guy is the franchise guy after 2 or 3 years, he's not the franchise guy. I don't know if I'd say that Trevor Lawrence is for sure a franchise guy right now. But let's see what I say about the rest of the quarterbacks. Oh boy, this is a Zach Wilson pick.
Zach Wilson, quarterback, BYU. Congratulations, man. It shouldn't have been you, but it's you.
Oh thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was so worried. Oh my God. I've never been a big fan of Zach Wilson. And I was worried that for some reason, Nick 3 years ago, because I didn't immediately laugh. I was worried that Nick 3 years ago was like, okay, I can see the upside in it. He immediately says, Zach Wilson, it should not be you. Oh my God, I was petrified for a second there. Let's see my reasoning 3 years ago why I didn't like Zach Wilson.
My draft grade on him.
Nick of 3 years ago, I've spoken at length about how smart you were during this draft. Please don't be an idiot.
He's a more creative Baker Mayfield. I think having Baker Mayfield as your base comp is not terrible at all. He's 6'2", 214. His biggest strength is that he's an off-platform arm talent. He's loose and he's a natural thrower. 2019 was not his greatest season, and that's what a lot of people get to base their stats off. And they said 2020's been better. I mean, he did throw for 3,600 yards, 32 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, and a 95.4 PFF grade. Pretty decent in college football. The thing is, he's untested under pressure because he had an elite offensive line for his conference, and he did not go against good defenses. That's my biggest worry about him.
Okay. That's fair. By the way, that Nike shirt, I wish I still had. I love that Nike shirt. I'm not too happy about my analysis. It was definitely very conservative. I think I'm way more aggressive and berate now. Like I'm way more like, if I have an opinion, I'll just say it instead of like, oh, I don't like them, but maybe they'll be good. I'll be like, no, I don't like this pick. I don't like this pick. I definitely see that as something that I've grown as a sports analyst and as someone who makes these type of videos who does put some integrity behind my game. Is that now it's no, oh yeah, I'm not a big fan, but maybe they'll work out. No, I'm like, no, I don't think they're gonna work out. I'm gonna stick by I'm gonna stand on business, 10 toes down. Tuesday, But that was a very politically correct way of saying I don't like him, but maybe he could be good. I'm a little ashamed. Honestly, Zach Wilson never worked out. So yeah, that's a little rough. That's a little rough by me. Let's see another quarterback.
Trey Lance, congratulations, man. Thank God it was not.
Thank God it wasn't who, Nick.
Why is this being dumb?
Nick, who are you thinking of? I think you're talking about Mac Jones. Who are you thinking of?
I really
Yikers.
really couldn't stand if it was gonna be Mac Jones.
Yes! Nick, you made a take that still stands 3 years ago. Let's go. It wasn't Mac Jones.
Like, he didn't deserve to be the number 3 overall pick.
Preach!
But this means that Justin Fields is still available. And the Falcons are up next.
Oh, no, there was a lot of rumors that Justin Fields would go to the Falcons back then. Because they had Matt Ryan aging at that point. Yeah, I remember a lot of rumors about Justin Fields.
Worrisome. Oh, Trey Lance, outstanding poise, expands the offense. Yeah, he's crazy with his feet. Let me go exactly to my draft grades on Trey Lance. Hold on.
Okay. Good on his feet, above average quarterback. I still stand by that to this day. Trey Lance never got a fair shake, right? He sat behind Jimmy G, got injured year 2. Brock Purdy got drafted and overperformed, and then Trey Lance just never got a chance to get his job back. I agree with that. Okay, so I had him as a top 10 pick. Yeah. Okay. Not the worst. I didn't think Trey Lance should have gone number 3. I thought maybe 8, 9, or 10. Number 3 was really high for him, but I mean, I understand what the 49ers saw. I understand. I saw Justin Fields as the better Trey Lance. I think it still stands to this day. So I think what I'm gonna do is do the top 5 and guys throughout the draft that I thought were really interesting. So I'm gonna show you guys every top 5 pick, and then once that happens, I'll show you the guys that I had high opinions of. So let's see what Kyle Pitts I said.
Have a long career, man. Kyle Pitts, let's go.
Okay.
Kyle Pitts, tight end out of Florida. I muted it a little too quickly. I'm sorry. I won't do that again.
I said generational talent.
Good job to the Falcons. Again, they have a potential Hall of Famer walking into the building.
I agree. At that time, that was crazy hype coming out. He was everything you wanted. Maybe with Zach Robinson, who used Tyler Higbee, how I want him to use Kyle Pitts. And I don't know. We'll see. With a different quarterback who actually throws in the ball and a different offensive coordinator who wants to throw him the ball, we'll see what happens. But I do think he still has that He has that hype around him still. Wait, is who I think is up next? Up next? Is this the Jamar Chase draft? This should be right. It is.
NFL draft. The Cincinnati Bengals select Jamar Chase, wide receiver.
Ooh. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, they said to Joe Burrow, bro, you tore your right ACL. We were going for that left ACL too.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl this following year, Nick. So you're kind of wrong, but at the same time, he is already injured again. Like, I'm not 100% right, but I'm also not 100% wrong.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe that they actually did it. I can't believe they did it. Those crazy people on that offensive line. I'm in.
Obviously, Penei Sewell was the other option, right? Everyone knows that.
Bro. Oh my god.
Would have been fun reaction. Ooh, JC Horn would have been fun.
JC Horn, good on you, man. Oh my god. Carolina. SoCal, I guess.
Because JC Horn was not the #1 corner of that class.
He's not the #1 corner in this draft, though.
Thank you.
He's good though. I'm not gonna crap talk him. JC Horn is the second best corner. He's not the best corner though. That's okay.
It's also the Patrick Surtain year, right?
Broncos are now on the clock, which is
Oh, it is, because they trade back and they take. Yeah, okay.
awesome for them. Yeah, JC Horn over Surtain is a little weird to me. Patrick Surtain is definitely the #1 corner by a mile, but hey, bro.
Yep. Okay, that stands. I knew JC Horn would be one that I want to stop at, because I remember because the Broncos were at 6, and there was rumors that they would take him at 6 or Justin Fields, and trade back from 6 to 12, and the Bears then trade up to I believe number 10, because the Broncos were going to take Fields at 12 with that extra draft capital, but then they pivot to Patrick Surtain. Oh, here it is. Here's the one I want to talk about. Here it is.
My Chicago Bears select Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
Ohio State.
I want to hear what I say.
Wow, they're gonna ruin him.
Oh, they're gonna ruin him. Oh, they ruined him, all right. They ruined him.
They're gonna ruin him, dude. They're gonna ruin him. That's just what they're
That's so funny.
gonna do. Listen, I love Justin Fields, right? He's the #2 cornerback. The fact that he fell to 11 is a shame, genuinely. He should have gone #2 to the Jets. Should have gone #3 to the Niners. Patriots should have traded up for him. Broncos should have taken him at 9. There's so many teams ahead of them that should have gotten this pick. But because of the sheer incompetence of front offices in the NFL, he fell to 11. 11. The Bears got a steal. This is a steal on
But there's gonna be a butt coming in.
any matter, any point of the word. This is a steal, and that pisses me off. All right, that twists my gear. Okay, the fact that they got a steal, and they just don't deserve it, man. They don't deserve it. The Bears do not deserve Justin Fields. And it's just so upsetting. I really wanted him to succeed. I don't know if he's gonna succeed with Matt Nagy. Justin Field is just the second best quarterback. He's intelligent. He's the best locker room guy in my opinion as a quarterback in the draft. Plays through injuries, like genuinely will play through any injury. 78 total touchdowns since 2019. Fall to 11, which is the second most in FBS. Besides Trevor Lawrence, so that means his offensive line. I don't know why I went to Chicago either. Nothing against Chicago, man. Nothing against them.
Damn shame. Damn shame, dude. Damn shame. Yeah, no, Chicago ruined him. Yeah, they ruined him. They didn't support him quick enough. They had bad coaches back to back. Shane Waldron, who is the new offensive coordinator, is finally a really good offensive coordinator, and they trade Justin Fields to the gosh darn Pittsburgh Steelers. He finally was to have a good offensive coordinator. If Caleb Williams is not in this draft class, they would not have traded him. But because Caleb Williams is that much better than him, my gosh, dude, I love how it is. The Bears are gonna ruin him. The Bears are gonna ruin him. Yep, they did. They did ruin him. Oh, here's the Mac Jones. Here's the Mac Jones. Here it is. Let's see what they have to say about Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Of course, all the white people are celebrating, bro.
Of course, all the white people are celebrating.
Fucking shit, dude. That's so garbage. That is so bad. That is so bad. Mac Jones, QB, Alabama, bro. That's so garbage. He's not good. He's
Tell me how you really think, Nick. Tell me how you really think.
also a racist. Oh, of course the Patriots take him. Actually, never mind. Makes sense. Sorry. Makes sense that the Patriots took him. I'm not even gonna talk about this pick. Let's keep going.
He's garbage. Listen, rookie year Mac Jones is different, all right? Rookie year Mac Jones is not in the equation. The next 2-3 years of Mac Jones is in the equation. Mac Jones did not work out, sadly. I think it was mainly because incompetent offensive coordinator play. They had frickin' what's his name? Matt Patricia playing offensive, calling plays. A defensive coordinator playing offensive plays because Bill didn't want to hire an offensive coordinator once Josh McDaniels left. Joke, a complete joke. Like, I genuinely think that if Mac Jones, after his rookie year, somehow either kept Josh McDaniels or had a different OC come in, he would have been fine. But you had a defensive coordinator calling offensive plays. What a joke. I feel bad for Mac Jones, but yeah, what complete garbage. Oh, here's Najee Harris.
About to be raging right now. Any Steelers fan is happy about that. There's no way any Steelers fan is happy about that.
No, they're not.
The thing is, you went to a team without an offensive line, basically. Bro.
Yeah, he did. He went to a team with no offensive line. He's had a pretty solid career so far. His first 2 years probably better than his last two. But no, I'm with you, Nick. That he went to a team with no offensive line, and he's played pretty well. He's not the threat of like a Nick Chubb or a Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying Lamar's a running back. I'm saying like a skill of those two running backs. He's fine. Probably won't get a second contract with the Steelers, but yeah. Went to a team with no offensive line play. You're not wrong. Oh, here he is. This is who I'm looking for. Here's who I'm looking for. The most important draft pick of the entire first round right here.
Are you guys ready? 21 NFL draft for the Cleveland Browns. We have Gregory Newsome II.
Let's go! Yes! I say if I remember correctly, Greg was one of my top 3 or 4 corners, and he slipped to the 20s. And I thought he was going to be a top 10, 15 pick. So if I remember correctly, I'm gonna say I can't believe he fell this far to 21, and the Browns were able to take him at 21. I believe that's what I'm gonna say. Let's see.
I love it. I love it.
I'll finish the sentence for her. Cornerback from Northwestern.
The love that Cleveland Browns have for him. The Browns. Okay, so during this mock draft season, Greg Newsome is always the corner every Browns fan is trying to get late in the first. Because he's a steal. He's one of the best agile cornerbacks in this class.
Yep.
Anywhere but in the top 15, he was a steal.
What did I say? And it's still true all these years later. He is still probably, in my opinion, the number 2 or number 3 corner in his entire class. Still all these years later, he's still one of the best from this class. And we got him at 21.
So like, oh my god, I can't believe we got him.
Yo, Nick was cooking. What was Nick cooking? Because he was cooking at something. So that's honestly everyone I want to talk about from this draft. I think what's really, it's fun to look back at this, right? Honestly, from all the quarterbacks, all the wide receivers, all the running backs that are taken, it doesn't really matter the day of the draft. What really matters is the 2-3 years after the draft. It's 3 years now. It's been 3 years since these guys were drafted. Almost all the quarterbacks are on different teams. Trevor Lawrence, I believe, is the only one still on. Oh, no, I guess Zach Wilson. Mac Jones has been traded. Justin Fields has been traded. Trey Lance has been traded. Zach Wilson will not be on this team at training camp. He'll be gone, whether trade or cut. Trevor Lawrence probably has another year before they just make a decision if he's going to be a long-term option. Wide receiver. A lot of wide receivers. Kadarius Toney was drafted in the first round, not on the team anymore. Running back Najee Harris and Travis Etienne, both on the team probably because they're first round picks. It's very interesting to look back and see all these guys that at the time you're like, oh, these guys are studs. They're gonna be really great role players for their team. They're gonna be great starters, great Pro Bowl guys, great All Pros. It's really interesting to look back 3 years later and how different this class is. Like, none of those quarterbacks are going in the first round. None of them. Trevor Lawrence probably is not going number 1. Micah Parsons will probably be going number 1, which I didn't even go over in this video because my reaction wasn't really that interesting. It was exactly what you think it was going to be of, wow, look at him. He's going to be really good, if he plays all over the defense. That's what it's going to be. But, so when I do my video, when I do my stream this year, I'm going to be in my back of my mind, keeping it remembering, hey, if you're drafted in the NFL draft, especially in the first round, does not mean that that player is going to be the star that you're hoping for. Sometimes they're role players. Sometimes they're backups. Sometimes they're really good backups who, in pinches, can become starters for you. Sometimes they are the all-pro Pro Bowl guy that you want them to be. But you got to keep your expectations a little low. So, I hope everyone did enjoy this video. 3 years later, honestly, probably none of those draft picks are going where they go. But if you guys enjoy, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I am doing an NFL draft party watch this year. What weekend is that? Is it April 25th, 26th, and 27th? I will be going live for the NFL draft. The 25th, I'll be live that Thursday, round 1. The 26th, 26th is round 2 and 3. I will be live that day as well. And the 27th on Saturday, I will not be live. I'm going to be watching it with you guys, though. So the 25th and 26th, come join my live stream. The 25th will be the first round. Me and my brother will be doing a live stream for that day. The 25th is going to be really fun. That's why all the big things will be happening. The 26th, round 2 and 3, will probably be in this setting right here of me watching it on my computer and interacting with you guys. But please come join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. Every year, I look forward to the Draft-a-thon. It means so much to me. I love diving into these guys. I really want to do a Dynasty League because anyone I do a Dynasty League with, they're getting eaten alive. But if you guys enjoy, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I post next. I'll see you guys later. Peace and bye.